4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
All right, here come the Hawks. The Hawks taking the ice. The Mayflower League champions here in 2018-2019. They are currently 16-4-1, and they are undefeated in the Mayflower Lodge Conference. We're going to go with 3 refs today. And joining us in the booth is none other than the man himself, Brian Berard. Excuse me. Who's going to help us out. We want to thank Brian for coming out, and big help last night on senior night over at Bridgewater Raynham High School. This should be one heck of a game as the South Shore Conference champion Great New Bedford Bears take on the Southeastern Hawks, a.k.a. West Bridgewater and Bristol Plymouth. This should be a great game.
I look for it to be a great game. It's the state championship. Every game like this has to be a great game. I mean, it draws like the most attention. There's going to be so many people watching this game, so many people attending this game, whether that's on their phones, that's on their laptops, on their TVs, or being here in Boston University. Everyone's going to want to see a great game.
Absolutely.
Kind of like everyone wanted to see that Duke and North Carolina game, but unfortunately, within 30 seconds, Zion Williamson, the projected first overall pick, hurt his knee. Hey Tom, we discussed that like on the way here, right?
Yes.
Am I a little off topic right now since I'm talking about basketball?
A little bit, but I know what you mean, though.
I mean, I am using the example for the crowd attendance here.
Absolutely.
What really perplexed me on that injury was that his foot went right through the shoe. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've never seen it done on an ice hockey skate. That would be some incredible power.
I mean, he can palm the ball with a finger.
Yeah, that's incredible. All right, as you can watch the Hawks, as you can see right there at center ice. Maybe get pictures of the Hawks warming up. And the Hawks are considered the home team tonight in this Vocational State Ice Hockey Championship game.
I'm sorry to cut you guys off. It's kind of like an important announcement for myself. Someone got a Panthers jersey out here. I don't know if it's the Florida Panthers, but you know, it's kind of getting me excited for this game on top of this big matchup that we have here. And she's walking up to me. She does have a nice Panthers jersey on. Shout out to the Florida Panthers, and back to you guys.
Thank you. As we get our Florida Panthers shouting up there. Jeepers crow. We covered it all. We covered Duke, Kentucky, Florida Panthers. Now we got to get ready for a hockey game. We're about 3 minutes away. This should be a fantastic game. Again, kind of like what he was talking. You know what? We'll shoot it right over to the side. We'll shoot it right at ice level, and we'll shoot it over to.
All right, guys. I mean, I honestly can only bring up stats to you, and I can honestly have the fans speak more than what I can say. And I have a couple of people that are eager to get on the mic right now, and I have this one person that's eager to get on the mic right now. And what are you looking forward to in this game?
Looking for everybody to score from New Bedford. We about to win. Catch this big dub.
So you're a big New Bedford fan? So what about if West Bridgewater takes it today?
They ain't good.
They're not gonna do it? What's gonna stop them from taking it today?
Spicy.
All right, okay. I'm gonna keep my eye on them. All right, man. And I mean, that's all I got from down here, you guys. Back to you guys from upstairs.
All right, thank you, Gene. We'll take a break. We'll step away. We'll be back with more right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stand by for the 2019 Massachusetts Vocational Championship. Again, I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Lucas Vicente, Brian Barrard in the booth, Mary Taft on the camera, and our sideline, our rinkside, I guess we'd call him, is Gene Exum.
Is this a good time to tell you that I didn't see any protesting?
No knees. No one took a knee in the national anthem. And our volume looks good on the camera, right? The line's moving. I don't have any Wi-Fi. I just have a picture. All right, so here are the lines as we get started. The Hawks are going to go with number 2, Matt Lavoie, their leading scorer. Number 10, Matt English. Along with number 15, Lim Layden, and number 8, the defenseman, Joe Murphy. And on center, and the face-off won by the Hawks. We're underway. And the Hawks will try to regroup as they get that. Oh, that's Linden. He tries to get it in. Now back to Linden at center ice. And adding the pressure, that's Arujo. Now up to Murphy. Murphy at center ice, moving. He's in the zone. He's using his wheels. A backhand, a nice save. Kick to the right, lost his balance, the captain did. They're in the corner. We go now at center ice. And the Hawks shoot it in. Hawks trying to draw first blood. Now on a break. Here comes Greater New Bedford coming down the side. That's Lopes initially. Now to the right in front. That doesn't reach the goaltender straighten. Now to his left.
I can see both teams are fighting for the puck right now in that very top corner.
Trying to get it up to his lane. There's a takeaway. But nothing doing there. Keeping it in. And flipped in, redirected wide of the goaltender. There's a long shot, save Strain. In the corner, that's Raposo. But kept in by Greater New Bedford, flipped all the way around. It was this time last year that Southeastern beat Chauncey to win the 2008 state vocational championship. Pass in front, nobody there. And out comes Greater New Bedford. There's Raposa. That's broken up. And there's Kent. Kent taking it out of his own end. That's center ice. Coming up, flipped in. All the way behind the goalie. And taken by Vent. Down the corner and flipped. Greater Bedford trying to get it out of their own end. Kept in by the Hawks. Right in front. As Monroe tried to make a play, but he gets knocked off of that play. Nice back checking by the Bears. Bears going to try to wind it up, get it out of their own on this urgent. He flips it all the way out. This could be iced. And it is 12:30 left in this first period. No score. Both teams trying to feel themselves out early in this period.
Oh yes, that both teams trying to draw first blood and trying to prevent the other team from drawing first blood, and that icing seemed to be the case for Bridgewater.
We'll have a face-off to Showrock's right. Won by Greater New Bedford Voc, and they try to get it out. Little miscue on that pass. That hits a skate in the southeastern end. The Hawks trying to get it out. Flipped in. Nice pad save. And kicked away by the goaltender. Now on a break. That's Murphy. Murphy now in the corner. It's over to Keenan. Keenan now in front. Quick wrist shot's blocked. And the Hawks will wind it up again as Leiden. He gets up a long pass.
I always feel like the hardest position to play, the most tiring, is the goaltender, because you're in the whole game trying to prevent every single shot from going behind you in that net.
Now trying to keep it in. Nice back checking by the Bears. Southeastern doing everything they can in front of pass in front of the net. Shot. And Showrock will hold on. 11:22 left in this period.
We're seeing some very physical play going on by both teams right now, especially from the Bridgewater team.
Bristol Plymouth team.
Oh, the Bristol Plymouth.
That's right.
I mean, there is West Bridgewater too, so.
And Southeastern. They are called the Hawks, the Southeastern Hawks. Face-off one, we will have we'll call that a miscue on the face-off because the right winger took off before the puck was initially dropped. So we'll do it all again to the right of Showrock. One by Southeastern, a little back and front. Oh, he didn't see him. Nice try by the Hawks. Now in front, misdirected. Showrock kicks that away. And on a break, there's the captain streaking down. He had somebody initially. That was LaPouf, but that's knocked all the way back in, and the Bears will wind it up, try to take it out of their own end. Now on a break, here come the Bears. Quick shot, nice blocker save, kicked easily to the side. And trying to keep it in and doing some is Medeiros. Medeiros on the corner, but he's poked off by Monroe. Still trying to, he falls down. Repose is a nice hit right behind the net. And Southeastern will clear it up 11 icing. 10:24 left in this period. No score.
This is about what we expected here so far. Both teams fighting, not letting up, not letting the other team score.
Absolutely. There's a face-off tip wide, around the net, I'm sorry. Now coming out, that's Wells. Wells, he has Thomas in front. And we will have a stoppage in play as driving to the net, the freshman player for Southeastern lost his momentum and took out Showrock. So we're going to have a face-off outside the zone. Won by the Bears. Both teams, again, just trying to feel each other out, waiting for the first to make a big mistake. Long pass. And that should have been offsides, and it is.
You never jump the gun too early. Offsides is not really the way you want to go in when you're trying to get the puck back in the scoring position too.
Nice crowd here for Southeastern. Face off to the right of Sherrock. One, but kept out. Here come Greater New Bedford, trying to get something going there. That was LeBouf. And kept in by the Hawks. There's a rebound, won't go. Nice try by Wells on a break. Here come the Bears. Let's center ice. They have the numbers. Trying to make a break. Oh, nice check off the play.
I think in the end, though, the Hawks had that number. They had the stronger numbers year round. Not the year round. I'm sorry, but on that last play.
Yeah,
the last play.
Long pass. The Hawks would change up on the fly. So will the Bears. And on a break, that's Dupree in front. Shot. Oh, he hit the crossbar.
That looked like it was going in. That was a good look by Medeiros, but just could not fall.
Medeiros had the side of the net, couldn't finish the play. Poor kid's kicking himself on that one. All that being said, we'll have a face-off to the goalie's left with 8:48. Greater New Bedford Volk almost took a 1-0 lead. First off, won by the Hawks. And that's how that'll be knocked all the way around as Sherrock comes and gets it. Trying to slow it up. And we got a penalty, 2-minute minor, number 14 for Southeastern. Ryan Kenny. 2 minutes, there's a shot. Save Sherrock. Southeastern really adding the pressure here, short-handed.
This would be a great opportunity for Volk to get on the board with this power play opportunity. They must take advantage, or else who knows what may happen for the rest of the game.
A minute left. Roughing called on Kenny. And there comes Southeastern.
I mean, we all know that
now.
Hockey is a very physical sport, but sometimes you can go a little bit over edge. And that's just not with hockey, just any sport in general.
Oh, we had a little mystery. We didn't see it. Quick shot, save Sherrock. As Matt Lavoie tried to add his 21st goal of the season. And we'll have a face-off to Sherrock's right with 7:28 and 40 seconds left on the man advantage for the Greater New Bedford Volk. I'll tell you, this Southeastern team excellent on the power play. And that's going to be iced. Officially 7:02 left here in this first period. No score, 15 seconds left on the man advantage for Greater New Bedford Volk. And a face-off to Sherrock's right. Flipped, but not kept in. Great job by the Hawks. And out comes Greater New Bedford. Flying down the side. That's Dupree. Dupree lost the edge of the skate. Stood himself up. And Lagu tried to get him across ice, but winding up. Here comes English. English, he knocks it in. And Sherrock smartly holds on. The penalty is over. So the Greater Bedford Bears officially 0-1 on the power play with the man advantage. 6:28 left. We'll have a face-off to Sherrock's right. Left, excuse me. There's a quick shot that's blocked. Kept in. There's Lavoie. Lavoie's quick shot. Oh, nice save. Shoulder save. Kept in. There's a nice hit there.
And a nice hit by Badaris on that play. That got the crowd fired up on that one.
There's Raposa in the corner. As you check on and trying to get it out, there's Lavoie. Lavoie streaking down center ice. He has a player with him. There's a shot that's knocked away. Nikushin scores! Number 19. And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead with 5:37 left in the first period. Number 19, right? So that was his 13th of the season. One nothing Hawks. And going to have a man advantage.
Yeah, they looked to have almost scored again, but it turns out it wasn't the case. And I think there's a penalty. And this one's going to be another one.
That's going to be on Jacob Lopes.
Oh, this time it's going to be against the Vocational Bears.
Yeah, it's on Lopes for tripping. At the 5:19 mark here in the first period. Face-off won by the Hawks. And he holds on. That was Matt English on the assist. Number 10. Face-off won by the Hawks. Trying to keep it in. That's Murphy. Murphy's shot.
Almost went in.
Now trying to get up, there's Dupree. Couldn't have a better guy in the penalty kill for the Bears. Bears just trying to get it out. There's PJ Page. Page, that's now Monroe. He keeps it in on the power play. All the way across ice. Tries to get over to Aiden Wells. Now the defenseman, Joe Murphy. Murphy. Over to Wells. Wells. Back over to Lavoie. All the way back over. He can't connect. But behind the net, there's Joe Murphy now. Murphy's going to try to set it up. A minute left on the power play. 1-0 Hawks. Long pass. Quick pass. Save. Sherrock, he holds on. And Matt Lavoie was right there at the door.
I mean, I'm sorry to cut you guys off, but I mean, I do kind of have like an update. I mean, even though the score is lopsided, it is like kind of a tough match between both teams, New Bedford and Bridgewater. They're giving it their all, and you can tell by the amount of slams that I hear tonight. And now, back to you guys.
Thanks, Gene.
Well, he was right about the slams.
You got to make sure he knows it's Southeast and Bristol Plymouth, West Bridgewater. Bridgewater's not playing tonight. Got to straighten that out. He's a little excited. And we're going to have a stoppage in play.
He's probably looking forward to overtime. If there will be an overtime, that is.
And it looks like someone might be going to the box. No, they're going to have a face-off outside the zone. I apologize.
I believe that was an offside penalty.
40 seconds left on the man advantage for the Hawks. And that's flicked all the way down. And the Hawks will wind it up, coming out with aggression. That's Wells now. Wells in the end. That's kicked away. Kept in by Lavoie. Lavoie trying to have another scratch. Missed. That's kicked away. But on the rebound is Kenny. Kenny now already has a goal. That's a flip. Oh, he tried to go across ice. Hit Wells, who was wide open on the one time. He couldn't do it. Now Wells. Wells over to Lavoie. Lavoie spins, trying to get his momentum. And they're going to have to get outside the zone and wind it up again. And that's what Page is going to do. Now in the end, trying to go through a bunch of their defenders. He gets a puck back. Uses a screen. Shot. Save. Sharef with the pad. Nice job. He is getting peppered. Now Linehan. Linehan gets it over to Page. That's tipped in. As penalty's over, and the Hawks change it up. Both teams at full strength. 2:53 left. And back and forth they go. There's Linden now in the zone. He's going to try to see if he takes a quick backhand shot. That's not good when the goaltender looks behind you. Sherlock, nice save by that young man, but he was wondering, he thought he got beat. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Austin Sherlock, who is definitely getting peppered right now in this first period. Face-off won by Southeastern. But here come the Bears. They got the numbers. 3-on-2 on a rush. Dupree gets over Texera. That's wide. Legou there. Legou trying to get out to the point. He's trying to feed Dimmers. That's broken up, and here comes the Hawks trying to get out of there, and they do. On that play, there's Monroe. Great job by New Bedford, but they got to regroup again. And Texera flips it in. Trying to help out. There's Lopes, but two Hawks are there to slow him down. Now coming out of their own end. There's Linehan. Linehan skating down the right side, flips it up. He was trying to reach. Failed. That won't go. That to the right of Sherlock now. Now Raposa, he gets checked. Great job by Southeastern, keep it in. There's a quick off by Linehan. That was Jesso. Short side, kick in the shorter side of that on that last shot by Linehan. There's a quick shot into the Southeastern by Dupree to the right of the goaltender. That's Sturrock, the goaltender. Knocked down, flipped. And they'll wind it up again. And that could be iced. And it's not iced. Quick shot, save Sherlock. Now flying around, trying to get something that we're going to have. I believe the penalty is if the kid is in the crease for so much time, they got to stop the play. If I remember that right. So we'll have a face-off right outside as the Bears change up their line. With officially 1:01 left in this first period. We'd like to welcome everybody watching here on 4 Deep Sports Talk as we're from here at the Walter Brown Arena at Boston University. Minute left in the period. And there's Page now. Page, the captain, trying to get out of his own, streaking down the side. He flips it in. Around the net is Sherlock. Right there, the Southeastern, excellent hustle by the Hawks. Big hit, though. And on a break, they got the numbers. There's a quick shot. He missed on that one as Lopes initially tried to let it go. It goes to the right of the goaltender. And trying to get it out. And there's Lou, that's wide. New Bedford's trying to keep it in. Flip but not out. And flying down the side. This Kenny, he has to go shoot. Not a save by Sherlock. And this will do it for the period. Quick shot, he'll kick that away, and the period will end. After one, your score, Hawks 1, Bears nothing. We'll be back with the second period right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente. Great job by Gene Exum giving us a little bit of what happened, his thoughts on the end of the first period of regulation. And now joining us in the booth is the man, Brian Barad.
Thank you, Dom. I appreciate the offer.
Make sure you're on. You're on. I have to turn you up. No, he's good. He should be good. Good, Bryce. Say something.
Can you hear me?
I can.
You can?
Yep.
All right.
So, your thoughts real fast. What do we get for stats before I get your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. So Southeastern, Bristol Plymouth, and West Bridgewater had 17 shots in that first period. Greater New Bedford Volk only had 6. Of course, the goal scorer here at 9:23 into the first period, you 1-0 score. 4 scoring chances, though, for Southeastern, only 1 for Greater New Bedford Volk. I thought that Greater New Bedford Volk really started this game off really well at the beginning, especially on the penalty kill, and then it kind of went Southeastern's way towards the end of that first period.
Both teams feeling each other, trying to knock each other around, see who's going to toughen it up, I guess.
And another discrepancy here, 12 face-offs won for Southeastern, only 3 won for Greater New Bedford Volk, and both teams had 2 blocked shots, and both went 0-1 on the power play.
Absolutely. Brian, thank you for checking in.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, now we'll go back, and here's the second period is Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente, and we'll hear from Brian Barad and Gene Exum. Face-off won by Greater New Bedford Volk. They're showing a little bit more urgency this time.
Oh, yes.
Right at center ice. And Southeastern will try to wind it up and start it up in their own end.
Speaking of urgency, I'm pretty sure, very well sure that Greater New Bedford Volk is very urgent to get on the board in this game, and perhaps maybe even in this quarter. As for the Terriers, they're very urgent to score another goal.
Absolutely. Let's see what the Hawks do here. And trying to get excellent pressure by the Bears. Trying to keep it in, trying to actually get out there. I should say excellent pressure by the Hawks. 1-0, as you can see on your screen. And the Bears have to flip it out right there at center ice. Intercepted. That's Linden. To the right of Shirako, all the way around to Dupree. Dupree now trying to get it out. He stops, cuts the other way. He has Matt Lavoie in his back. And now here comes Lopes flying down, trying to get a shot, trying to get by one guy, and we will have a penalty.
And also, we may have an injury on the play.
I did not see that behind the play.
That was number 13.
McGrath. Mark McGrath.
I think it was 15.
Yeah, you're right. 50. I'm sorry, Matt LaBoff there. So we'll have a face-off to the right of the goaltender. Whipped all the way around the net. And here comes Southeastern coming out sharp. There's Monroe. Quick shot. Back in. Nice save by Shurak. He holds the fort. Another pass in front. That's broken up by Southeastern. New Bedford can't get it out of their own end. There's a quick shot. There's wide snapshot. And Shurak smartly holds on. as knocking down the door was number 21, and of course number 4, Aiden Wells, for the Hawks. Will have a face off the Sherrocks left. Just underway here, ladies and gentlemen. 13-18 left in the second period for the 2019 Boys Ice Hockey Vocational State Championship. On a break, here comes New Bedford. Quick shot. That's wide as Lopes let one go. On a rebound, they didn't see the puck. New Bedford almost tied the game. The Bears just trying to keep it in. That's flipped, but not out. Redirected, tipped around, and kept in by the Bears. There's LeBoeuf again, who got an injury. He's back on the ice, trying to do something in front. There's a quick backhand. That's broken up in front, and in comes Linehan. Linehan was trying to set up Keeney. There's a shot kicked wide. And coming out of their own end, that's Murphy. Murphy trying to find somebody in front. Trying to go around Dupree. Dupree checks him off the play. Now Dupree. He was trying to set up Medeiros. Now in the end, they get the numbers. Quick shot in front. Backhand save. Another save in front. No one there's the puck.
It was just too crowded down the area to score anything on that play.
There's a shot blocked in front. There's Murphy. Murphy's trying to catch Demers. They keep it in. There's the dangerous man on the rink right there. There's Matt Lavoie initially in front. Lavoie almost tipped it home. Kept in again. There's a shot. Block a save by Sherrock. He's really getting peppered now in this second period. Misdirection, and that tip hits net. We'll have a stoppage in play. Sherrock doing a great job keeping the Bears in this game.
I don't think any team's going to be out of this game at all. I think it's going to be a close game throughout. That's how most hockey games are.
Remember initially the Bears had a chance to take a 1-0 lead.
Oh yeah, off the power play. That's right.
Now Lavoie will wind it up at the center ice as he tries up at Linden. He flips it in. Sherrock kicks that away as English let one go. Flipped and kept in. There's English. English trying to set up Lavoie in front. Nobody there. But right at the point, there's Page. Page has another save by Sherrock. I'll tell you one thing, this Bedford goalie's going to sleep good tonight. He's getting peppered in this championship state game. Now flying down the side, there's Linden. That's blocked off. Nice poke check by the Bears. Coming out of their own end, here's Lopes. Lopes streaking down the side. In front. And they can't connect. Bears just trying to keep it in. And there's Lavoie. Lavoie trying to get a goal in this game. There's a shot, and he'll hold on. We will have a face-off to Sherrock's right. Officially 10:34 left in this period. 1-0 Hawks.
I'm very surprised to not see Aaron Oliveira, number 8 on Vogue, not to get put down in the penalty box for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Now flipped around. Hawks trying to add their pressure. There's Wells now. Wells, he gets some help from Monroe. At the point as Linehan lets one go, but that's wide. Flipped. And Linehan will just backhand it at center ice. And that's knocked in by Wells behind Sherrock. And Dupree will try to set up. He's poke checked off the play. And Sherrock will smartly hold on because he's coming down the side. Was another Southeastern Hawk. Linehan keeps it in. There's Kenny, but now Dupree behind the net. He's checked. Kenny again. That's poke checked away by Texera. Kept in by the Hawks at the point. There's Linehan. He's going to let a wrist shot go. And Sherrock sees it all the way. Sherrock sees it all the way. 9:22 left in this period. 1-0 Southeastern. Southeastern, it was perfect in the Mayflower at 12-0. Of course, everybody knows they're a combined school of Bristol Plymouth, Southeastern, and West Bridgewater. And they wear that sweater with pride.
Indeed they do.
There's a misdirection.
They also take their colors with pride, I believe so.
Now on a break, here comes the blue. He's going to try to get center ice, but Linehan's there for Southeastern. They'll flip it over. There's a backhand, but Dupree will backhand it out. That's Ken. There's a little steal. Oh, nice play. Coming down the side was Lopes. He just couldn't finish it. Now in front, there's a shot. Score! In front, they left them all alone.
Now that puts an exclamation point on the comeback attempt by the Bears. That's a much needed goal. Hopefully build up more momentum for the rest of this game.
And the Bears tie it up, number 17, Jacob Lopes. At the 8:49 mark here in the second period. Nothing the goalie could do. Oh, they're going to call that number 21, Max's League. And now the Bears are going to try to pick up the pace a little bit. And Medeiros keeps it. There's another rush from, and he'll hold on. And we'll change it up. We'll have a line change for Southeastern. We'll face off the Strays right. 8:11 left in this period, tied at 1. Great state championship, vocational state championship boys ice hockey game.
Just the game we wanted to see, isn't that right, Tom?
Absolutely. That was Demers. Demers was trying to hit Raposa. And now streaking down the side to the right of Sherrock. That's Wells at the point. There's a quick wrist shot. Misdirected. Sherrock knocked to the side. He held the fort. And that's Page in front. Nobody there. That's a backhand by Raposa. Coming down the side. There's Texera, but he's taken off the play by Cooper. Now Monroe trying to get by Pimentel. Behind the net. There's Lopes. Quick shot. Glove save. As Monroe let one go. We will have a face-off with 7:08, tied at 1 to the left of Sherrock in the New Bedford, Greater New Bedford end. Face-off won by Southeastern. As League, who has a goal, the tying goal at the 8:49 mark. We'll hear from Brian Berard between intermission. There's a quick shot. Oh, he never saw that puck. It blew right by him. Just wide as Linehan let one go. Now behind the net, Murphy. He's shaking off the play. There in front. Oh, trying to set him up. There's a quick shot, and Sherrock holds on. Goaltending has been the key for the Bears all season, and it's definitely showing in the state vocational championship game.
Goaltending has also been a big factor for the Hawks, as well as there's guys like Steve number 30, that's a senior, number 31. Their full names aren't on here, but they have like, I believe like 66 or 65 goals.
The shot score!
I meant saves. But meanwhile, that was a nice goal by, who was that scored?
Matt Lavoie is 21st of the season. I believe that was Lavoie. Southeastern, now they're getting a little urgency. There's Lavoie again. He takes a quick shot. That's wide. All the way down. That's not going to be iced. Now in the corner straight of Sherrock. Southeastern keeping it. There's a misdirection. And he'll hold on this time. Sherrock holds on. A little face off to his left. 5:47 left in the period. And that's iced at the 5:40 mark. So we'll have a face-off all the way down to Sherrock's left. Again, officially 5:40 left, 2-1 Hawks. Now Dupree trying to get it out for New Bedford, right at center ice. And behind, taking it behind the net is Linden. Linden trying to get it out. New Bedford doing a good job to keep it in. Linden. Of course, that's Page. Page coming up. He shoots it to the right, to the left of Sherrock. Coming down the side, that's Valley. That's broken up by the Bears. The Bears will regroup as Lopes will try to get it out. And we'll do it all again with Murphy. Murphy for Southeastern in the end, flips it to the left. In the corner, set up at the point. And a little miscue there, but not out. Southeastern doing a great job keeping it in. In front, quick shot. He's poke checked and poke checked again. This could be a break for the Bears. Coming down the side. That's LaBouffe. He's going to try to get by Linden. But he's knocked off the play. Great job by Southeastern. Now coming down the side. But slowing it down, there's Demers. He'll get it center ice, but just like that, it's knocked back in. Southeastern on the line change. And there's Murphy. Murphy in the corner. He flips it around. Little miscommunication. Between him and Kinney. Kinney already scored once in this state championship game. Now behind the net. In front, that's blocked. As Dupree laid his body out. Now in a break, flipped. Knocked down. And we're going to have a hand pass. So we will have a face-off. In the, I think that was a hand pass. He went like this, made the motion. Unless that was a bad motion. So we'll have a hand pass in the Southeastern end with officially 3:42 and a 2-1 Hawks lead. Face-offs won by the Bears. Just keep it in. Excellent.
Well, sorry to cut you guys off, but I mean, you guys can see the tenacity out on the floor with all these with all these check plays and the back-to-back goals. I mean, it's shaping up to be a very intensified game here at Boston University. With our Southeastern Hawks and our Greater New Bedford Bears. It's shaping up to be like a well-played hockey match tonight. And now back to you guys.
There's a try in front, quick shot. And let's see what the penalty is. Great job by Gina. Another hand pass. You know, this is the warmest ice arena I've ever been in. I swear to God.
Every ice arena I've pretty much had to be in, I've had to wear a sweatshirt and my varsity jacket. Turns out, it's clear it's not the case. I mean, I do have a long sleeve under, so.
Smart man.
Yeah.
So we'll have a face-off to Sherrock's left.
Yeah,
Officially 2:57 left in the second. Won by Southeastern. At the point, he drives and shoots. Scores! On the misdirection, number 5.
A great goal out there by Dan Munro right there. A minute after the miscommunication between the refs and whether that was actually like a penalty or not, they score a goal immediately.
All started with that hand pass in front.
Unless that goal didn't count because this.
No, they counted it.
Okay, yeah, because this score wasn't updated yet. And never mind. I thought that number 21 had an opportunity to score another goal.
Let's see how the Bears regroup. And the goalie holds on till 2:33 left in this second period. And the Hawks have extended their lead to 3-1 now. And that's flipped out of the ice arena. We'll have a face-off again, depending on who touched it last. They're going to say it was last touched by a Bear. So they'll have a face-off to the left of the goaltender. Officially 2:30 left. Won by Southeastern. And Page on a break, trying to get something happening. Smiley holding on. Sherrock comes out because barreling down was George Valley. So Southeastern will change up their line. They change their lines a lot. I noticed that. We'll have a face-off to Sherrock's right. Face-off won by the Bears. Bears going to try to get it regrouped. Dimmers flips it all the way and kept him by Linehan. And then wished all the way around by Murphy behind Sherrock. Helping out in the corner, trying to get something going. But the Bears break that up. And now out. There's Linehan. Linehan looks over to Page. Back to Linehan. D to D. And up the board, but kept not even close. And then the Bears are right there. Bears trying to get out of trying to get something going. There's Lopes, who already has a goal for the Bears. And now on a break. Quick shot, that's wide. Nice bad save in front. As Kenny tried to get another goal. There's another quick shot. Misdirect shot. Oh, Sherrock knocks it to the side.
I sure thought there was going to be a goal on that possession. It looked really good. Both plays right there.
Excellent job by the Hawks. Adding the pressure to Greater New Bedford Vogue. Now at the point, there's a quick shot. That's kicked away by Sherrock. Nice kick save. Approaching a minute left in the second period. Flipped around. You can hear the Greater New Bedford fans picking up their intensity. Kept in front, little misdirection. That won't go. As Lavoie almost had another goal.
Thing is, though, the intensity from one fan is just not enough. It has to be the intensity throughout the whole entire team. The crowd has to be in the game.
Absolutely. Officially 37 seconds left in the second period. 3-1 Hawks. If anyone remembers last year, the Hawks beat Shawsheen Vocational School at the AZS Ice Arena, and I believe the score was 4-2. There's a quick shot by Lavoie. That's knocked down. Here's Linehan. He's going to let one go. Shot. Oh, blocker save. Sherrock, there's another shot. You didn't see it. There's another short side, but he holds the fort. .23 seconds left. We will have a face-off to Sherrock's right. And let's see what happens. It'll be Pratt and Medeiros on the face-off in the Bears' end. And that's won by the Bears. They'll flip it out. Southeastern track would like to get one more rush before the end of the period. And here comes New Bedford. They got the number. Quick shot. That's blocked in front. In front, Linehan intercepts that. And now Linehan on a break. He doesn't have the numbers. He gets crossed up.
And now we got a fight going on.
Little miss. A little extracurricular activity, as Linehan thought he did that on purpose. And that's how the period will end with your score. Southeastern 3, Greater New Bedford 1. They'll wait for everyone to get off the ice. We'll be back with the intermission with Brian Barad, Gene Exum, and of course Lucas Vicente Stark. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Back to 4 Deep Sports Talk. I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano, Gene Exum, and Brian Barad. Let's talk about the game. So, what do you guys think so far?
Well, I'm a little out of my depth because it is hockey, but the matchup tonight is really, like, honestly, I have to say this kind of, like, honestly, our best hockey match that we ever filmed. From, like, the BR, from the BR standpoint, but this has to be one of our best because these teams are really stacked from their bench to their starters. It's really an exciting game. And you can see the amount of checks that you hear.
Absolutely.
I kind of like those.
Oh, yeah, both teams, even though it's 3-1, my personal opinion, both teams are still feeling each other out. They're still going hard in the, still going hard at it in the boards. I mean, we just had that trippy shot with Shane Linehan, and I believe it was Jacob Lopes to end the second period. I mean, I think I still think we got another big period to play. It's not over.
Yeah, absolutely. And I must say, this is the best game I've done this year, mainly because this is the first game I've done this year with you guys. So, by default, it is the best game. But some second period stats. Southeastern outshot Greater New Bedford Vogue 18-7. Of course, the score was 2-1 in favor of Southeastern, makes the overall score 3-1. In terms of face-offs, so Greater New Bedford Vogue did a much better job in that period. They won 11 face-offs compared to Southeastern 6. And just the shot barrage from Southeastern, it just keeps coming and coming and coming, and they're getting in the right spots at the right time, even defensively getting their sticks in the way and just forcing turnovers, Dom.
Yeah, one of the biggest things I noticed is when they did score, when Lopes did score that goal for it was Lopes, correct, for Greater New Bedford?
Yes.
When he did score that goal, the ability that they're not using that helped that goal transpire was their ability to open the ice. And what I mean is the long passes, connecting with the long passes. And that's how they were able to beat the goaltender over at Southeastern. That's what they have to go back. They have to come out with the fire they did in the second, go with their long game, and connect with these passes. And they could easily put another goal, maybe even two in there. Because they've already proven they get one, there's no reason why they couldn't get another one.
Yeah, absolutely. And in scoring chances, too, they had 3 in that second period compared to 1 in that first period. And, of course, as you mentioned, they've already capitalized on one of them. And Southeastern had 4 scoring chances in that second period, capitalizing on 2. I think that Southeastern is getting the puck where you need to get to, right in front of the net, and they're getting shots on goal. Greater New Bedford Voc, they're going to have to start taking a lot more shots. And I know Southeastern's doing a great job of preventing them from getting in the slot and getting a high percentage shot off. But eventually, if you get traffic in front of the goalie and you throw a lot of pucks on net and get a deflection, that's how Southeastern just scored their last goal on a deflection. So I think Greater New Bedford Voc got a lot of pucks in front of the net. Absolutely.
And then one thing you mentioned is the pressure that Southeastern's adding. It's all with their God-given ability, their speed, their athleticism.
Keep that chippiness out there. It's on both sides, honestly.
Yeah, it really is. All right, we'll step away. We'll come back with the third period. We'll be back with more. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of 2019 Vocational State Massachusetts Boys Ice Hockey Championship game, live here from Walter Brown Arena at the University of Boston, here at Boston University. Again, we'll be back with the third period right after this. At the presentation of the state trophy. And here we go, we're underway, and here is the third period. Let's see what aggressiveness Greater New Bedford Voc comes out. And here comes Southeastern. That's flipped, that's misdirected, actually knocked away. Great job by the Bears. But here comes Southeastern, a turnaround shot, that's blocked. There's a quick shot, that's wide. Shurak never even made a block by 2 defensemen. Now trying to keep it in. And that causes Greater New Bedford Voc to wind it up. And there's a takeaway by Lavoie. His backhand, he almost got another goal. Brian Barad touched on this. I don't know if you remember about the speed of the Southeastern team.
Well,
and their dominance.
I can see why he's touched base on it, because it's shown from out the entire game. Throughout the entire game, I should say. And as for Voc, they've shown their speed too. They just can't seem to get the ball in the net. I mean, the puck in the net.
The biscuit in the basket is the proper terminology.
Yeah, I'm used to basketball right now. Of course, you know.
You got to get you're nice now, young man. You know what it is? If it was a little cooler, but it's a beautiful arena here, Walter Brown at Boston University, where we're at. All right, we'll have a face-off to Shurak's right. Won by Southeastern. They're trying to add some more pressure, and finally cleared by Greater New Bedford Voc. Bears are just trying to get their legs on them, trying to get their win back. Now it's Southeastern who opens the ice, flying down. Linden shots wide, on the rebound. Saves Shurak, and I think he's going to hold on to the edge. No, they're going to give him a goal! Oh, it went in! We'll get the official name. I think that was number 15, Liam Linden's puck.
It was a bizarre moment right there, guys. They thought he blew the whistle after it was revealed that of the possibility of that Voc goaltender saving the goal, but it turns out it may have actually been a goal.
Yeah, they're going to give him the goal.
And that may have very well put the nail in the coffin. But then again, I could be wrong. Remember, 2013 first round of the playoffs, Game 7, the Maple Leafs were beating the Bruins 5-0. Then Bruins came all the way back, scored 6 goals, and won the game.
Greater New Bedford Voc, now they get themselves in a bind. They're going to show some urgency here. There's a save. Redirected, didn't get much on. That was Medeiros tried to do it. There's a quick shot. There's a misdirected. As Lopes let one go. Lopes already has a goal. And a player falls down. There's a shot. He fanned on that one. That was Keeney. He tried to get another goal. Didn't get that much wood on it. And here come the Bears. The Bears trying to break. Got slowed down at center ice, but still able to do it. And there's a quick shot. There's a block of save by as Lopes let one go. Trying to keep it in. That's Leg, excuse me. Behind the net. 4-1 now. And here come the Bears. Trying to keep it in. Goalie will kick that away. Make that look easy. Give it to English. English out of his own end. Flying up the side. He's at center ice. It's a 2-on-2 for Yardies. In transition. Little check right there at center, right there in front of the goal. The shot. Oh, what a save by Scott! Sherrock with a beauty. Bears trying to open up and we'll have an icing. Officially 12:15 left in the game. So I think what we saw, and it was deceiving because we did hear a whistle, I believe the puck was still slowly rolling. And that's what happened with that goal, that little knuckle puck then behind Sherrock, excuse me. Now kept in by Southeastern, trying to add to their lead. Flipped around. And on a backhand in front. That's a nice poke check in front. Now check Sarah. That's flipped at center ice. Over to Reposa. Reposa knocks it in. Linden all the way across. And Valley tried to keep out. Goalie will wind it up again. And then flipped and now out. And there's Demers. Demers now. He flips it in. And then comes Southeastern. If they get the numbers, it's a 3-on-2. In transition. In the end, trying to go around. Quick shot. And he almost beat him again. Great try there. That was Wells. Now flipped in. Southeastern changes it up on the fly. Flipping around. In front of the Southeastern bench. Knocked down. Here comes Gainey Bedford. Quick shot. Oh, quick wrist shot. As League let one go. That was wide. And out coming out of the end. And the streak. Shot scores! Number 14. Ryan Kenny, his second of the night. And the Hawks take a 5-1 lead.
Well, this has certainly been a night to forget for number 1, Austin Sherrock, the junior goalie. Here in the state championship game, he's allowed the 5th goal of the game. And should we say too little too late, or do you think it's still possible for a comeback?
Well, you know, it's hockey. Anything can happen, but the momentum Southeastern has right now, it's going to be tough. But Sherrock, you mentioned about the junior goalie, he has done a phenomenal job. He's held off everything. He's got to have over 30 shots on him. We'll try to get the official staff from Brian Barrard. And there's another break. Southeastern coming down the side. Quick shot. Another pad save by Sherrock. Under 10 minutes left in the game. Couple of heavy hitters going on there. Oh, and he got a stinger. Looks like English is kind of stuck hurt. Flip but not out. And they're adding the pressure now. Let's see what we got going on here.
Well, I have a feeling there's going to be a fight happening before the game ends. With the way these teams are going at it and how frustrated Voc
It does
is.
have that sense, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. I think that's my favorite part about the hockey, the fights.
The fights. Remember, it's high school hockey, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right about that, Dom.
One by Southeastern, another face-off, one by the Hawks. And there's Dupree. He's going to try to flip it out. That's knocked down. Coming out of their own end. And excuse me for a second, sorry. And trying to get that out of their end. We're going to have a face-off. We're going to have a penalty. We're going to have a penalty on number 5, Dan Monroe. We'll get the official call in a minute. It will be tripping. So this will be the second power play for the Bears at the 9:20 mark in the third period.
And real quick, I think Gene Exum might want to say something right now.
Sorry to cut you guys off, but I'm pretty sure that Southeastern is planning to close this out real fast. Not like foretelling anything, but the way that these plays are getting set up for them and the way that their defense is setting up on the other end to block against the Bears, it's kind of like obvious they're trying to shut down this game. And back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Gene. Here at center ice. Let's see if the Bears take advantage of this man advantage. Streaking down the side. And trying to they're trying to box him in. Bristol Plymouth, Southeastern there. Now at the point, that's Dupree. In the middle, he tried to misdirect as Leagues there. Leagues trying to set up Lopes. We might have some little extra activity going on. It's something you don't see every day.
It literally looks. Tom, can I get that?
Yeah, there you go. Right
it
there.
literally looks like number 9, PJ Page, the senior captain, is down on the ice, and number 17, Jacob Lopez, is trying to strangle him with his stick.
Well, I think he was. That might be a delay of game.
I think that is absolute bush league right there. And I'm really surprised to not see Jacob Lopez tossed out of that game. Trying to strangle somebody with a stick, that's disgusting, absolutely bush league. And I don't care if it's hockey or any other sport. That's absolutely unacceptable behavior.
So let's see how they're going to play this. Both teams will play with the man advantage. Is it going to be a 4-on-3 or a 4-on-4?
Well, I know I said, Don, but that I love to see fights in hockey, but I'm talking about at the professional level. Sometimes you can go way overboard right there.
Yeah. All right, so we will have a face-off. Let's see what's going on. It'll be a 4-on-4. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to skate 4-on-4 for a minute. 5-on-4, I'm sorry.
Well, it's a good thing we have Brian with you.
Well, I was waiting for the other one. That's knocked all the way into the New Bedford end. It's coming down the side. Let me steal that from you, sir.
Yes, sir. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And coming in, trying to kill the power play. Great job by Southeastern. Of course, that's Valley now. Valley. And if the Bears have me, they got a potential 4-on-3. Little miscue on the pass.
And somebody got hit. And yeah, it was the coach.
That's a coach.
And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of blood into that one.
He's all right. We don't want to show that.
That would be PG-13 rated or situation right there.
He's definitely going to have a welt.
It's reasons like this, Dom, is why I always thought hockey's more violent than football, because at least football you're running on like grass and like of course you're getting hit hard, but hockey the pucks come at you so fast. It could knock you in the eye, it could knock you on your teeth. Also, it's like you're skating, so like it's like a fast-paced game, and then of course you're getting hit on glass. So you have like less control as you're moving in a hockey game versus actually moving in a football game.
Good point. Yeah, he's definitely took one right off. I do not believe.
Something that you guys don't like to see like every day, but I think somebody got hit by either a puck, one of the coaches, either a puck, and you see he's getting carried right now, but it's busted though. And the worst thing to hear is an injury, especially an injury that's not even part of the game. But as everything gets wrapped up here, I mean, back to you guys in the booth.
That has to be the best doctor analogy I've heard in a long time. He got busted up with the hockey puck.
Well, it's not really a laughing matter, but
no, it isn't. But I mean, he is hurt. But you're right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right in the eye socket.
You know, that's how Alan Ray one time hurt his eye right there. Hopefully he still has the eye in place. Hopefully the eye didn't come out of the socket.
No, he definitely has his eye in place.
Sorry, I'm sorry. If that was a little inappropriate, I apologize.
You're making it sound like Frankenstein's monster. All right, Brad, come into the booth.
I thought this is a PG show.
Here's the thing, as you all know, my name is Brian Berard, and I want to talk about another hockey injury. Now, this is some weird synergy, and this is 100% a true story. I don't know if you remember the 1995 #1 overall draft pick in the NHL, Ottawa Senators, was Brian Berard, and he went to the Toronto Maple Leafs and actually got a hockey stick to his eye. So just some weird synergy here. You got an eye injury. Of course, this looks extremely serious. A puck to the eye. I think he was bleeding pretty good. As soon as, of course, you have a frozen piece of rubber smack you right in the face. And I mean, it's been down there for a while. This is.
Yes.
You just hope he's okay.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Now they get the poor guy ice.
Well, originally they had the door open as if they were going to walk him across the ice into a training room.
Right.
You know, Don. This is normally the appropriate time to be taking a knee while they're actually someone's actually hurt.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's. All right, we'll step away. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Star coverage of the 2019 Votech Boys Ice Hockey Championship game. We're live here from Walter Brown Arena at the Boston University. Here at Boston University. We'll be back with more right after this. And that coach is going to get a well-deserved round of applause. And I don't know if Gene Exum got the coach's name. And we're going to have a face-off. With all that being said and done, one of those scars you'll have for the rest of your life. And now you got to play. I wonder if he's going to stay. Did he leave yet? Oh, he did? Okay. All right, so here we go. We'll have a face-off. Welcome back, everybody. After that timeout, as one of the Great New Bedford Voc coaches took a puck right to the face on a clearing attempt. Now on a break. Here's Lavoie. Oh, Lavoie with a move. He has someone that's a 2-on-1 and tries if they have a shoot. Oh, and a save by Scotch again. Sherrock, excuse me, again. Long flipped in. And Dupree will try to wind it up. And this power play is just about over. The Bears unable to capitalize on the power play. Both teams at full strength.
I mean, it wasn't really going to make much of a difference, but it definitely does not help their cause whatsoever in coming back in this game.
There's a 3-on-2 and a quick break. And Sherrock smartly holds on. Brian, how many saves do we have for Sherrock in this game so far? $38 saves.
38 saves in this game by Sherrod.
Sherrock, yep.
Sherrock.
He doesn't do that, we could be looking at a blowout. I mean, I know 5-1's a deficit, especially playing a very good Southeastern team, but at the same time, he doesn't make those plays, we could be looking at a bigger deficit. He really did well. So a face-off to Sherrock's left. Won by Southeastern. Linehan lets one go. Tried to misdirect it. That's kicked aside by Sherrock. Kept in by the Hawks. Tried to feed it down low. That won't happen. Kicked away by the Bears. The Bears trying to get out of their own end. They do. Here's a break. There's a shot. Oh, he almost scored. Nice play by League. He was being back-checked by Kent. He almost finished the play. Now another break. 2-on-2 in transition. It's still kept in by Southeastern. Quick shot, blocker save, Sherrock. There's 39, folks. Linehan at center ice. He'll try to wind it up. He feeds Monroe. Monroe shot. That's another save by Sherrock. This is starting to remind me of the Ron Tugnick game in the old Garden. There's Lavoie. He's trying to break his backhand. Save Sherrock, a beauty. As Matt Lavoie, the captain, walked in, was able to get by a couple defenders, but Sherrock closed the door. Now here's Southeastern again. There's a quick break. And Lavoie trying to find somebody in front. That's misdirected. Good job. Good back checking by the Bears. Approaching the 5-minute mark left in the third period. And on a break, there's Trepana. He tried to do something by himself, but he's slowed down by Southeastern. That's flipped and out. Demers now trying to open up the ice as he sets up Raposa. Raposa's checked off that play. Right there's Medeiros. Medeiros in front, nobody there. And the Hawks clean that up. There's a long pass. That Sherrock just knocks away. Now Linehan at center ice trying to feed it in. He does. Southeastern will change on the fly. And Bears trying to open it up. That's Kenny now. Kenny. There's Murphy. Murphy, one guy to beat. There's a shot. Save Sherrock. He'll hold on.
A great game by Sherrock all in all. But without his performance, the score would be 10 times worse than it is right now.
Exactly. Exactly. He's the reason why Greater Bedford Voc finished the season. One of the reasons why they finished 13-5-1 and 7-4-1 in the South Coast.
I want to say they also had a high record because of putting the ball in the net.
The puck, the biscuit in the basket. There's a quick shot blocked in front. And right there regrouping this Southeastern. They just knock it in. Now the Bears knock it back to the blue line. Trying to set up. That was Hanley. He was trying to set up. And now in the end, in the Bears' end again. There's a shot that's knocked away. Great back checking by the Bears. That's flipped. And in comes Southeastern. Quick shot. And Chirac holds on again. Despite the score, Austin Chirac, the junior, has put on a goalie clinic. 45 saves as of right now is our official stat here in the booth. 45 saves that kid's made.
I think that's more than any.
Even Mary Taft's impressed.
I think that's even more than NHL goals even average per game.
He's still not giving up. He's holding the fort for the Bears. There's another quick shot misdirected. And there's another quick shot. Chirac holds on again. Officially 3:01 left in the game. And we're going to try to get, let's try to get Mr. Exum, Gene Exum. Gene Exum! Try to get Gene Exum up here and try to get him do our pregame. Our postgame. In front, that's knocked away. But kept in by Southeast, and Linehan's backhand. Wide of Chirac. Kept in by the Hawks. As they try to do a little screen, there's a shot. Oh, nice save!
Well, I have to say, this has been a nice match between both of these teams, but I feel as though Southeastern is going to close this out. It's just a matter of time and a matter of minutes. The way that their defense is playing, along with their offense is really powerful. And New Bedford is giving them a run for their money, but it's the points on the scoreboard that counts at the end of the day. And back to you guys.
Thank you, Gene.
That was spot on what he said about how the points on the boys will count by the end of the day. I think that's the best point I've heard all game.
All right, now here comes. I'm sorry, that was Lavoie. That'll give and go in front. That won't go. So what we're going to try to do is when the game's over, as Gene Exum meets us in the booth, we're going to go over and try to talk to Coach Amaral. There's another quick shot. And closing down the angle right there. They almost had a goal right there.
After I catch my breath from all these bleacher running.
That shot wide.
We definitely will.
Just make sure you know how to get out to the rink, right? How you get out to the rink. And it's Coach Amaral. Yep. Once the game's over.
And we're going to talk to Coach Amaral and see what we're working for him.
Yep. Just say congratulations and yep. Now on a break. Here's Lavoie. Shot save. Chirac, he'll hold on. Yeah, they get regular tournament play now. Who's that? Southeastern? No, they're going to tournament play. Tournament comes out tomorrow. The brackets come out tomorrow.
Congratulations, Coach.
Second year in a row.
Go straight ahead.
Yeah, go right through there. See how you can get in over there? Yeah, see the bleachers? You can go right through there and cut across. Congratulations, second year in a row. Do you want me to do it?
No, it's okay. Congratulations, it's the second year coaching.
Second championship, state vocational championship in a row. Now kept it. Now, Red New Bedford Vogue trying to get it out. Linehan, he'll knock it around. And there's another rush by the Hawks. Quick shot. Oh, right out now, deflected last minute over Chirac's right shoulder. 30 seconds left in the game. And the crowd over at Southeastern are counting down the seconds. There's a quick shot. That's blocked in front. There's a backhand. Oh, and he holds on, snags it right out of the air. With 19 seconds left. So if you want to start getting yourself set up, just make sure you have the flag on. Coach Amaral. Telling you with 4 Deep Sports Talk. Coach Amaral. All the way over to the right in the black jacket. Yep. 10 seconds left. And flipped. And the Southeastern Hawks are going to repeat as the 2019 Vocational State Boys Ice Hockey Champions with a 5-1 lead. As they mob the goaltender before the handshake.
As they throw their hats, gloves, and sticks all over the field in their joy of their celebration.
We're going to have Gene Exum go down to the ice arena. Hopefully he won't fall. So we're going to get an interview with Gene Exum talking with head coach Amaral.
Brian, what are your thoughts throughout this entire game?
Gotta wait a while because they just gotta hand out the trophy, guys.
Southeast
So
New Bedford Vogue back
hang in there tight.
State championships.
It's been a nice game that Southeastern played
And
tonight,
this is right before
5-1.
state tournament time because you have all this momentum going into postseason now.
Absolutely.
Back to you guys in the booth.
All right, thank you, Gene. We're gonna get Gene's interview. Brian, please elaborate on that last part because we had a little miscommunication with two audios. Please.
Very good. I didn't mean to step on anyone's toes. I just figured I'd take the spotlight because why not? So what a tremendous game that we saw. Southeastern and Greater New Bedford Vogue back-to-back vocational state championships. And as I was just saying, it's right before playoff time. You get all that momentum going into the sectional tournament.
Brackets come out tomorrow at the MIAA for boys ice hockey. South sectional, North sectional tomorrow. And there's the trophy. The Vocational Technical State Champions as Matt Lavoie, along with captain, his other captain, number 14, Ryan Kenny. You know what, hats off to Austin Shurock there for the goaltender for the Bears. That poor kid stood on his head. He did everything but score the goals for that team.
I have him at 49 saves and the third star of the game, Dom. I mean, he pretty much, if it wasn't for him, this game would have been much more of a blowout.
Absolutely. And that's what exactly what, I don't know if you heard, that's what me and Lucas Vicente were mentioning as well. But you made a great point. This definitely helps out this Southeastern Bristol Plymouth West Bridgewater club going into tournament play. Of course, the brackets come out tomorrow. It's going to be, kudos to them.
So just some third period stats here. Southeastern outshot Greater New Bedford Vogue 19-6, outscored them 2-0. So the final shots total 54 for Southeastern, 20 for Greater New Bedford Vogue, and of course the final score of 5-1. The face-offs really was just dominated by Southeastern. They had 27 face-off win compared to 19 for Greater New Bedford Vogue.
Third time? Yeah, third in a row.
Hey, let me recheck. It's his third time winning. And how does it feel? Does it feel much better than the first one?
They all feel great. They all feel great. It is so tough to get here to this point.
Okay, well,
and to win is fantastic.
Okay, what was working for you guys tonight?
I just think getting the puck deep, carrying pucks wide, trying to use our speed. I think they were running a few less players, 2 lines to our 3, and we told the kids if we just keep playing and grinding the puck and getting it deep and skating, they'll tire out. And their goalie was outstanding, probably the MVP of this game. Their goalie was great job by Austin.
And I'm pretty sure that you're planning to use this energy for the tournament as well. All right.
From what I'm understanding, we're going to be playing either, I think Sandwich Brookline is going to have a prelim game, and we'll get the winner of that.
Who are you most not worried about?
I haven't. Brookline had the ice right before us, but I haven't really watched either one yet. I think Brookline plays a very tough league, so they're used to playing at a high level to begin with. Sandwich also plays at a tough league, so it's tough for us. We step up and play teams that have played in D2, D1 leagues. Brookline in the D1 league, and then we're going to play one of them in the tourney. And we've been playing against D3 mostly, but this year we had Nauset Quinns at the end. Hopefully that'll prepare us, and this game as well will prepare us for the tourney.
I just have to say congratulations again, Coach. It was a nice game tonight. You guys were chippy, but, it came out 5-1. Congratulations to the Hawks. Have a great night, all right, Coach?
You too.
Best of luck.
right, for Gene Higgs and Brian Barad, Lucas Vicente, and of course Mary Taft, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. Your score one last time. The Hawks win their third. State Gene Higgs and Lucas Vicente. Brian Barad, Mary Taft, I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation as we had the pleasure to bring you the 2019 Boys Ice Hockey Vocational State Championship game. Again, one last time, Southeastern 5, Great New Bedford 1. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic night.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com. This has been a presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk, where high school and youth athletics come first.